Hey guys, welcome back to another Hot with Smooth LEGO review, and today I will be reviewing the latest MOC I've made, the Battle on Endor. I told you guys in my previous videos that I was going to make a MOC and that I was getting minifigures all ready for this. So I'll show you guys everything on here, all the playability features, all the minifigures, and information about the set. Okay, so starting over here, this is a little turret with two spring-loaded shooters. They are colored orange. And right now there is a Rebel pilot in there from the A-Wing set. One thing that was really hard about this set was to get enough Rebels. You can see here I did have an Endor Rebel and some others that came in a battle pack, but those are not from like the original trilogy. They are from the sequels. And I have another pilot right here, and then I have Luke right here. I have the actual Luke, but since his head isn't in the front, it's just a pilot that you can see. I mean, if you did kind of look at the side or at the front, you'd be able to tell that it is Luke. But yep, this is the turrets. Over here I just had some kind of greebling and different techniques there. It's just kind of like a pipe. And then over here, I didn't want to make it look like the Imperials had like a huge chance against the Rebels, because I kind of wanted to make it look like the Rebels were invading them, kind of like in Return of the Jedi. So I made a little kind of armor stand here, kind of to block all the fire, like the firepower from this area where all the stormtroopers are. And then over here you can see some stormtroopers kind of rushing in a huge crowd. I have some of the Inferno Squad members here and some mixtures of new and old stormtroopers from all throughout the years. You can see I have some 2008, 2016, and up to date 2020, 2019 stormtroopers. Over here there are some pieces that have been used from other sets. If you guys know what that set is, you might know what that is. Right here, there's a satellite that can move up and down, side to side. I mean, Endor can't be really complete without this, because we all know this is what they blew up in Return of the Jedi. And then over here, there is a little cave. It's kind of hidden, and there is Iden Versio kind of entering the cave. And I'll get to that in a moment. You can see on the other side the inside of it, so I will get to that in a moment. This set is from the old MOC that I made. So all these base plates on the side here, they are from the original MOC that I made a couple weeks ago. And so if you guys want to check that out, you can. But I think it's kind of cool. I destroyed most of it. You can see I've added all these different things here. I put some brown here. I took out the area of the sand, but everything else is the same. I did expand it a little bit out, but that's pretty much. Another thing is these trees, you might be thinking they're pretty small. They are. I couldn't really find a lot of tree pieces like these. I don't know why. I used to have a lot, don't have them anymore for some reason, but I do wish they were a little bit taller. Then if that was the case, I would have a bridge kind of going across with some Ewoks. I thought that'd be a little bit cool, but I could not find the right pieces for it. So I'm going to flip this thing around and I'll show you guys the inside. Okay, so this up here, I did not show you guys in the front, but this is a little turret I made. It's got 4 spring-loaded shooters, and you can just shoot down on them. For this purpose though, for this video I'm not going to shoot them like I do in other videos, just because I have a lot here. I mean, just 2 on each side, and I am running out of green shooters and red shooters because in my previous videos I have lost so many. You guys would not believe how many I've lost. But I will not be shooting that. Over here there is an older scout trooper. You can see he does not have any back printing or anything. And then down here there is a little mine here. You can see this is where Iden Versio was coming in. And yeah, that's it's not gonna be good. I mean, there's a rebel trooper here, and you can see all this TNT here. He has like one of those crowbars in the back. There's a little mouse there, a little chain, a little trap there. I don't know if you guys can see that. That is a little hook there, just kind of like a trap. There's a lot of tools in there and TNT. And looking over here, this is the power area. There are 2 older 2008 stormtroopers, and then this guy is one of the officers from the Rebel series. You can see that he is right there. He did come in the TIE Fighter with that other guy. I don't watch the kind of animated series. I sort of watch the Clone Wars, not really. Rebels I never watched, never got into it. But I do have to admit the set was pretty cool, but I never got into that. And then over here, this is the satellite dish here, or shield thing that they used to shut down the Death Star 2 shield in Return of the Jedi. These things do fold down, and then you can see that there is a gunner here, and he was from the Death Star cannon set. I took him out, and he can fold in and out, then put him back, and then just fold this right back up. Kind of got the idea from the Millennium Falcon sets that they've had in the years, just kind of folding things up. That's the kind of idea I got from this. Very cool. Okay, and then I'm going back to the front here, and I don't know if you guys noticed, probably did, Han Solo is right here. He's got his blaster, and then this was a little kind of weapon crate. Had some weapons, chains, binoculars, all sorts of things in there. This MOC, I did go a little bit more kind of detail-wise, like trying to add more detail. The last MOC, if you guys haven't seen it, it was pretty bad. Like, I have to admit, it was really bad. This might be bad in the future, because each MOC I make probably will improve. My next MOC will probably be Tatooine. Moving down to here, I don't know if you guys saw this, but there is a little kind of leg here, kind of like an ATST, or I think it's ATRT. I'm not really sure, but one of those kind of smaller ATSTs to scale, and it has the minifigure in front, kind of walking around. It's a little bit smaller, but I have one of those there just kind of to show that there was maybe an ATST that fell or something, or a leg got thrown somewhere, but I wanted to put an ATST here, and I was going to build a ATST for this set, but the problem with that is the ATST, I could have used one from a set. It'd be like this tall, maybe even taller, and that compared to the hill and this thing, I mean, maybe it's to scale, I don't know. I'd have to look back at like the movies, but to me, it doesn't look to scale. But like I said, I could have made another one, like one just from mine, for my own Legos, but that would be kind of hard to do. And I just spent most of the time that I could have spent on that on this whole hill area, because this hill wasn't supposed to be there. It was just supposed to be this and then that, and I think that hill there kind of just sold it for me. I mean, like, that's an awesome idea in my opinion. And then there's the cave on the side there. I just think that's an amazing idea. Now, if I had more tree pieces like these right here and these right there, I would have made an amazing MOC. I would have made an amazing, like, huge MOC with tall trees, little areas for like Ewoks, kind of like that bridge I was talking about. I was gonna include a river, but you don't really see a river in the movie. But then I thought, this also really isn't from the movie. Another thing with this set is there's a lot of minifigures on here. I think I put maybe a little bit too much on here, so I kind of wanted to expand this way. And then down here there is just a little Scout Trooper helmet. I found this in a kind of like bag that I got of Legos a long time ago. It was from a garage sale. It was a long time ago, but I found this in there with a ton of red marker on it. So I decided, hey, I can just throw that in there, kind of little head there. I did the same thing over here with the Endor Rebel. Same thing there. I did have a battle pack with this Scout Trooper, the Endor Trooper, and a Speeder, and then there was another one, another Rebel Trooper. I don't really remember the other one, but I do remember the battle pack, and it was a long time ago, for me at least. Another thing is down here, these doors here, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, they can slide, but they're kind of hard to slide open and close, and for this purpose of the MOC here, I just want to keep them left open. One thing I should have checked and I didn't, because I was for sure certain that these minifigures would be perfectly, like they wouldn't be touching the top of the ceiling here, but I mean they barely can fit through the door. I mean, that was just really lucky, and that was just a lazy move of me, and I probably should have you know, measured, and I didn't, because I thought I was sure. You know, I've built with Legos before, never happened to me ever, and here I go with this new MOC, and that's a problem. And by the time I did that, I was about to this stage where you guys are seeing it now, and I just noticed it, and that to me was a huge problem. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys are new, please subscribe, hit the notifications bell. You will be notified whenever I upload an awesome video like today's with this MOC. I eventually will make another one, but for now I will be doing more reviews. But thank you guys so much for watching. And also, I wanted to say, most of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed, so if you guys are new, please subscribe. But anyways, thank you for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye.